Shiva se Panthana Santu. After visiting the channel and going through the playlist on Indo-script and civilization, Professor Peter R. raised a query regarding the availability of the material in English. For him and others' convenience, the channel will be sharing the material in English from now onwards. You'll get a bit more information also. Now, as soon as the process of seeing the link between Sanskrit and Indo-script, this symbol caught my attention first of all, which I have seen in the process of studying. Normally it was said that it is meaningless. Second version was, it is said to maintain the uniformity in group chanting. The pronunciation is gum. Now this is being printed in this due to the computerized printing era where these symbols are not possible. These two are the versions of the symbols. Normally we see the change in the shapes and sizes of the symbols. It's the normal process. Now, where will you find? Mainly these two will be seen in the old editions of the books related with ritualism. And this is commonly seen, or you can say mostly seen, in the Upanishads. Now, there may be one or even two in one line also. Now, what does that mean? They have their meaning, yeah. Normal style of speaking. I will go to the lab. Here. I might go to the lab. I am going to the lab. And nowhere else. I am going means affirmative. Total affirmative. The action is confirmed here. Here, it's totally doubtful. Here, it might change based on the circumstances. So these three distinct styles. And they are repetitive in nature. When the turn of Indo-script came, these three symbols were quite common. And these two were repetitive also. Normally in the end of the line or in the beginning of the line. We see these three. Now, there are three small lines at the top of the both sides. But here they are absent. What does that mean? Yeah. The elongation. Yeah. When you elongate. Now this pattern was used in many ancient scripts. You must be familiar with that. Like when you call a person who is standing near or a bit far, obviously your calling style will differ. These three lines, small lines, means that only. Here, it means that. You are pressurizing. Yeah, affirmative. I am going. I mean it. Means there is no chance of rejection. Here, chance of rejection is there. Here, that is more. Even the action is doubtful. Due to the repetitive nature, the meaning of yes suits this sign. While in Sanskrit, as we all know, few words are not written in an order, like and, ch. One can write at the end of the line or in the middle also. Same with this symbol. So it's not compulsory that in Sanskrit there's a fixed order of the words. It's not compulsory. In the Indus Valley we see these symbols normally at the end or in the beginning. Or say one symbol after this, normally that they are lines only. Vertical lines. So, there is a link between these three. Now, the channel is producing another symbol of fish. After hearing the video on you or Gum, there was a long conversation with Shikhar Singh. Yeah. When the turn of fish symbol came, he said, okay, a fish is eaten by another fish, and well, both of them reproduces also. So, a fish denotes creation and destruction. Obviously, the maintenance comes in that. Will be there. So, after listening his analysis, the mind started working. Yeah, there should be some other meaning also. Personal analysis said that there is no difference between fish and the mind. The mind also behaves in the same way. It creates, it maintains the thoughts, it destroys the thoughts. Even a thought is eaten by another thought. A particular thought makes you flow for some hours, some days, some weeks. Or due to the presence in LTM, there is long-term memory. It may repeat itself after getting the favorable circumstances, situation. And what is mind? It's a thought only, no? So, fish resembles mind also. Well, and it also resembles creation, maintenance and destruction in one. Yeah. And we also do that thing while dreaming. We are the creator, we are the maintainer, we are the destroyer of all the three stages. And the nature also does the same thing. It creates, it maintains, it destroys. The definitions changes when the process of manifestation comes and blah blah blah. That's another domain. Now, the third symbol of mountain. Normally, this triangular structure, when we take it as a mountain also, it denotes stability, balance, and raise your level, raise your mental and intellectual standard. Go to the top. Now, a line at the base, and that also emerging from the middle, going downwards. It denotes a balance, to maintain a balance in behavior, the levels, layers of behavior, and maintain a balance in behavior and spiritualism, which is the core teaching of Charvaka Darshan. Though it is taught in another way, that's another issue. But see, the base is same. Now here you see one more extra line. Well, the meaning will have slight difference. Here it was only maintain a balance between behavior and spiritualism, plus maintain a balance in the layers of behavior, which is needed for a leader, for a ruler, that the dharma, the duty of the ruler and the leader should be quite balanced in nature. That is also denoted by this, more clearly by this. Yes. Now what about this sign? A line emerging, going downwards, and there's a kind of circle here. Now, it is taken as an equilateral triangle. Okay? Creation, maintenance and destroy. One who is totally balanced in three dimensions. When the thing is created, thing is done, action is manifested. It is more appealing, more useful for the mass. Now this structure, normally you will see before this and this or this. So there is a sequence of structures and symbols. There is a pattern, distinct pattern. It says something. There is a link. Yeah. As we see in the case of Brahmi script, there is a link, no? Direct link. And this also, Indo script also we see, yeah, there is a link between the symbols and the Sanskrit. What do you think?